Hey there guys, my name's Arava and I'm bringing you the 6th episode of my F1 Champions Mode series today with Michael Schumacher with the Simply the Best challenge. If you're new to me, consider subscribing for weekly F1 2012 content and daily uploads through this Christmas period. So we've got to catch and pass Michael Schumacher, beating him to the line. And I think this one's going to be a bit more difficult than usual. I just have an inkling. I think the challenges are getting a bit difficult, but overall they're quite easy, even though I'm putting it on hard. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed in a way, and that was a bit weird. What was that about? Just randomly pointing at the helmet. Okay, so we are here and we're in Malaysia. I guess you could call it the home Grand Prix of Mercedes, sort of, because they're sponsored by Petronas. The Petronas sponsor this whole circuit. So we're here in 12th, and Michael Schumacher, I believe, is out in like 1st or something, and we've got to try and beat him. So that's going to be tough. So I guess we just go as fast as we can, really. That's all we can do, and try and make our way through the pack. It's not my favourite circuit, so it's not going to be easy, I don't think. At least it's going to be a lot harder than the previous ones. The previous challenges were quite easy, and if you're new to me, please go check out those previous challenges by clicking the previous episode annotation above. So we've got Maldonado in front of us, so we should be able to catch him relatively easily in the next lap. And we've got 6 laps to do it, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And we've always set the fastest sector in that middle sector. And there as you can see on that straight, there's a long train, so I think once I catch up to that train, it'll be relatively easy, I think. But it's just about catching up to it, and as I said, I'm not majorly quick around here. Alright, coming through to the hairpin now. And we've got Maldonado in our sights. And my engineer's talking about being on the soft tyre, so let's use that to our advantage. Yes, I will, as much as I can. Oh, he's telling us to change to mix 3. Let's do it. We're going in for the pounce. Like some assassin. Changing to mix 3. Well, what sort of assassin changes to mix 3? Just about to kill someone. I will change to mix 3. Watcha! Alright, so we're chasing down Maldonado. Braking hard now. And that was a fast first sector. And now we've got him in our sights. The Venezuelan. We will have him, I think, on the next straight, maybe. I might lose a bit of time in these corners. Not my favourite section of the track. Actually, I don't have a favourite section of the track. I don't hate the circuit, but it's not overly one of my favourite circuits to drive. I think a couple of my favourite circuits to drive would be definitely Canada's my best, because 1, I enjoy watching the Grand Prix there, and 2, I love the flow when you drive the track on the game. And you know, just generally, even during the Grand Prix, the look of the track is just amazing. Second would be probably, I think I'd have to say Abu Dhabi, because to drive it, I like it, not because it's a nice to drive, because it is really awkward to drive with a lot of right-handers, but I think the thing is, I always go well there, so it's become one of my favourite circuits, and I love the whole kind of scenery change, with light to dark. So we've overtaken Maldonado there, and so I'd say my third favourite circuit, oh, that's a tough one actually. I can't really think of it. I might come back to you guys with that. Not too sure. I guess so after that, then, I have quite a lot of circuits that I don't mind, but are not overly my favourite. And then after that is the ones I hate. So we have passed Massa here in the DRS zone, and we've gone fastest in that lap. And there is the whole train ahead of us. And we have just got some easy pickings here with, I think, Paul di Resta there. Yeah, we have. And then Kimi Räikkönen in front of us, the Iceman, in 9th. No, he's in 8th, sorry. We're in 9th, and we're going to come down the inside of him. We've got his teammate Grosjean, which we've got to be careful of. You never know what he can do. He can just smash you down the inside or cream you in the rear. You never know. So, we've got following Grosjean. Oh, no, gone wide a bit. No, that didn't work. Alright, so we're trying to catch back Grosjean. We're leading our own train right here. And we've got 4 laps to catch Michael Schumacher. I think we can do it. Come on. Oh, God. And we've gone slower on that sector, mainly due to the wideness I experienced in the middle of it. coming through. I really don't like to drive this Mercedes. It looks like an ugly ass car. It sounds horrible. The engine sound is just disgusting. I think the nicest sounding engine on this game is probably either the Red Bull or the McLaren. One of those sounds really nice. Either of them really. And I think the worst sounding car is definitely this Mercedes. So we've got in the DRS zone of Grosjean. Just going to slipstream him. Going to go to the left. And we're going to steam past him. And that's how you do it. Nice and clean. And so we've got Jenson Button in front of us. Going to brake hard now. And we're just going to miss him. Going a tiny bit wide there. But now we've caught back up to the train. We've got Jenson Button in front of us. And then I think that's Mark Webber. So maybe we can overtake both of them. We're going to get a nice slipstream from Jenson Button. We're going to go down the inside to the next corner. I'm going to try and overtake him. Going to squeeze him a tiny bit. And now we've got Mark Webber just touching his side pod. And we take him. And we've gone wide a tiny bit as Mark Webber just gives us a little love kiss. And that wasn't Mark Webber. Actually, that was Vettel. Vettel giving us a little love kiss there for good luck. And we caught the rear though. So it's fine. And we're up to 5th. And now Hamilton is 4th. In front of us, so let's try and catch him. Got Michael Schumacher up in the front. It looks like he's gaining a bit of a lead to the whole pack. As you can see there on the mini map on the bottom left, the star on the map is Michael Schumacher. So we're catching up to the McLaren. You can hear the different engine pitches. And so we're gonna try. No, we are having a look on the inside, and we have done it. I was just having a look primarily, but it looks like Lewis Hamilton slowed down a tiny bit going into that corner, so I just took the opportunity. So now we've got Mark Webber in front of us in 3rd, we're 4th, we're going to use most of the curves. And now we're going to try and just get some mad speed down here. We're going to go right round the outside of Mark Webber. And we're going around the outside of Mark Webber, we're going to squeeze him out of that position. There we go, we're up to 3rd place, and we got Fernando Alonso in front of us, then Michael Schumacher, my teammate who we've got to beat to the line. So we've got the momentum here. We've had 2 good laps already. Opening DRS, closing it now down to the braking zone to the long hairpin. And there we go. Now my engine is telling me we've got to pass Alonso as soon as we can. Yes, we will. Getting some nice traction off that corner. Getting a nice slipstream here using a tiny bit of curves. And now we're going to duck right and we're going to go down the inside yet again. And we're going to brake hard. We're going to squeeze Alonso here, tyre to tyre. And then we're going to squeeze him out of that position. And he was very fair there. He knew that the pass was made. And now we've got our teammate Michael Schumacher here. I know he's not going to give it up so easy. That's Michael Schumacher. That's just how he is. And so we've got to catch him. We've got 2 laps to catch him and pass him. So it shouldn't be too difficult. And we're already getting quite a lot here. Just taking my foot off the accelerator but not braking at all. Just keeping the momentum and letting the car roll through that sector. It really caught me some time. And going around the outside. And just going a tiny bit wide. We're going to have to give my teammate some room though. And Michael Schumacher here is the final gold medal before we go to the finale of the Champions mode. But here going a tiny bit wide onto the apex, and there's Michael Schumacher's there for taking. Maybe I can take him to DRS next lap. But we might be able to do it on this next straight. Coming in, going down the inside, giving him room though. Oh god, and he squeezed me out. He's done the old Schumacher and he's squeezed me out. And he touched me. And now I've gone wide a bit, but we are back on the straight, obviously. And now we're steaming past him. Is that pass done now? Braking hard down to the hairpin. And are we done? Yes, we are. We've got Michael Schumacher. And we have done that. So now we've got to bring the car home. 2 laps to go, I think. Yeah, 2 laps to go. Because the last lap counts as 1. So, we've just got to basically bring the car home, really. And that was relatively easy again. Not going to lie. And so next episode we have got the finale. And please guys, if you are enjoying this series, please give it a like, comment below if you would like to do that instead. And I always like hearing some feedback and, you know, like seeing if you guys are enjoying it or not. And so we are coming through this long left-hander, then coming through to the right-hander where we've got to go down a gear and then let the car roll through. And so the next episode in the Champions Mode series will be interesting. We've got to face the 6 champions. And I believe that's at Austin, Texas. One of my favourite. Oh, actually, yes, I finally found it. There you go. As I said, I said I'd come back to you guys with the 3rd favourite track. It would be Austin. I'm quite surprised it would be Austin, but I really love that track. I'm a bit peeved off that it's gone to the Americans, but nevertheless, it is a brilliant track. No one can doubt that. It is a fantastic track, and mainly because they've nicked parts of other circuits, but nevertheless, it is a good track. So you can't really doubt the track. It's a good way to make tracks. To steal parts from others. I guess it's sort of a good way to make tracks. Because if you've already got established tracks, then why not make them into one super track? So yeah, that would be my third favorite track. So yeah, that's my top 3, and then I've got a bunch that are just sort of I've just got a few. I think probably about 7 that are kind of like they're okay. I like to drive them. Like sometimes I have some really nice races there and stuff like that. And then I've got those few that I just hate. I think one of them would probably be. Let's think. I think one of them would. Well, China I think is borderline. I mean, sometimes I have a good race there, but mostly they're bad. Another borderline one would have to be. Let's see. Well, it's not on the calendar anymore, but Turkey was down there for me in terms of just having no sort of momentum there, really. And I think I like Monaco in a sense of it's Monaco. It's the jewel of Formula 1, blah, 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 blah. But to drive on a game, it does piss me off quite a lot. I think that's part of it. It's meant to be a challenge, obviously, and I can't be bothered for the challenge. But no, I don't think I would hate Monaco. It's I've had some really good races there in the past on 2011. I don't think I've had a great race on 2012 yet with Monaco. Maybe the race I had in my career season 1 with Toro Rosso when I ran out of fuel at the end and had to hold Sebastian Vettel to the end. That was sort of fun, but yeah. So we're coming to the end of the lap and to the end of the challenge, and we're going to get the gold medal, the final, actually not the final gold medal, we're going to get one more next episode, but the penultimate medal to the Champions Mode series. So please guys, give it a like if you're enjoying it, or comment whichever one you like, and please subscribe if you're new for weekly content. And yeah, so let's look at the gold medal quickly. And I've been Arifa, and hope you enjoyed the episode and enjoyed the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. And there we go, the gold medal, simply the best.